Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us today. So I tried putting together a video here of trout fishing. Unfortunately, not all fishing trips work out, and so I had a lot of video footage of us catching fish, but the quality of the video just wasn't where I wanted it to be. So the video I have today, we do catch some fish, but there's a lot of outdoor like scenic views to it, so hopefully you still enjoy it. And obviously here, I went ahead and dubbed over some of the voices here, so I have a little bit of context talking about what we actually got going on in the video. So to start off with, we are at the Wolf Creek Dam here, the Wolf Creek Hatchery. So we're going to fish the Cumberland tailwater behind the dam, and we're also going to be fishing the main creek that goes behind the hatchery. It's really, really cool. I'm surprised how close that crane let me get there. I just kicked up some mallard ducks here. I didn't see them there. I came around the bend and I kicked them up. There they go again. Really cool. As I was standing there fishing with my fly rod, I heard a noise, and I figured it was just a person walking down the trail behind me. So I went ahead and took a look over my shoulder, and there was actually this doe standing there, snuck up behind me as she was feeding. It was really cool because she was just so used to people, even though in the footage she looks pretty close, but she was really probably just about 2 yards away. Kind of made me wish I was on my own property during deer season there. But it was cool to have a friend while fishing. She just hung out for a while. I tried to get a little closer to her. She wasn't having it. She kind of took off and kept on feeding. At this point, I've already been fishing for a couple hours, so after this deer walked away, I went ahead and I fished for another couple hours and just wasn't getting any bites or anything with this fly rod. So I went back to the truck, changed gears, and got my spinning reel, and then we'll be heading out to the back of the Wolf Creek Dam area. It's alright. What are you doing? Huh? You could hang out with me. She spotted me now, guys. Unbelievably calm. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. So the water table is super high today, but I got a hand-tied fly here. And so what I got here is just some rabbit fur wrapped around our hook here with a weighted head. But I'll go ahead and get it wet, and I'll add a little weight to it before I start casting. As hard as this current is though, as strong as it is, we might have to go ahead and add a split shot above this. And obviously I got a swivel on here. It's got a quick connect clip on there, so that way I can change lures out pretty fast if I want. A lot of times I'll use a double-ended barrel swivel, and I'll run like 4 feet of tippet on there, 3 feet of tippet, or a leader on there. So today we're just going to go straight to that quick connect swivel there. So we'll see how that goes. I'll go ahead and put this in the water, kind of give you guys an idea how that streamer looks. Essentially, you could bump it off the bottom and give it some action, up and down kind of action to it. You can let it rest for a moment, sink down, pick it back up. So it's real nice because you could choose your depth on there. But the way I'll cast this or work this today is as I cast it, I'll cast it out, and then I'll let that current pull it down as I retrieve it, and then you'll get that streamer kind of effect to it. So we'll start fishing here and see how it goes. You guys can see with that 6-pound line on there, even though that is a smaller lure on there, you could definitely get some good distance out of it. Has that nice rusty brown color to it. I really, really like this color. Catch a lot of different fish species on this kind of lure here. If you guys are interested, if anybody enjoys tying flies, I got quite a few years worth of experience of tying flies, and tying lures. So if that's something you guys want to check out, let me know and I'll tie some flies together, especially if you see me fishing with something you're interested in. A lot of times if you tie your own flies, it's expensive to get started, but once you got buy your gear and get going with it, a lot of times you could tie your flies substantially cheaper than buying them, and a better quality of fly too. If you guys are buying those flies off Amazon where they make them overseas and then ship them in, a lot of times those flies you get, they're cheap steel, cheap hooks, not real durable, and just the overall quality is not as good as tying your own. That's a monster, babe.
Oh. Okay then.
Elizabeth, take my rod.
It's massive.
That is a super good fish, babe.
Oh my god. It's massive, Adam. You guys can put your own fish. And it's really pink.
Alright, hold on, guys.
Well, don't pick like fish project.
Take
Zangy.
Take that hook, Junior. Take Mom's rod.
Ooh, just hold it.
Dude.
Okay.
Oh, I think she's pregnant.
Listen, can you hold the net? Drop that net. Grab it with both hands.
Okay.
Try not to hurt them.
Okay.
Dude, freaking baby cradle. Baby cradle.
He got flying.
Grab his hands more around his belly side.
Oh, she's oozing eggs.
Yeah. Okay, move these fingers. That is an amazing fish. Super good fish, baby.
And it's oozing.
It's full of eggs.
It is. Ready?
Here, no, put them in this net.
Oh my gosh.
Do they do this?
Here, hold this handle.
Okay.
Do they use the eggs so they can release the baby fish before they die?
Grab the GoPro.
Okay.
We're gonna try to relive them a little bit in this net, because this one we gotta let go.
You can't stick this one in the water.
Why do you gotta let it go, Daddy?
Because
too big.
15 to 20 inches is like the prime breeding stock size, and so she's already full of eggs.
And we need more fish in the lake?
Yep.
So did you kill her? It's such a good fish though, Daddy.
Yeah, I know. That's what we gotta do though.
Just take the
See how
egg
she's
out.
reliving?
Yeah.
Getting the air back in her.
Don't sometimes they just flow above the water?
We don't want to though.
Sometimes they do though.
And there she goes.
There you go. She was alright. She lived. She's good. You were just talking about switching your lures over.
Mom's like, nope.
I know how to pick some good lures.
Oh, this water's gonna be so cold.
Here's a couple pictures of Athena's fish. It was actually the biggest fish of the day, but unfortunately it was within that slot limit, so we had to let it go. We caught several other rainbows, but the footage didn't come out on it. Luckily, we do have the pictures of the fillets and a meal that we cooked up. Some of the fish also had eggs within them, so we went ahead and took that caviar out and kept it for a later meal. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate the view, and we'll catch you next time.